Hi everyone, this is Joseph from Forest Tech Reviews, aka your favorite Cajun tech reviewer, back with another video. Today's video, yes, I'm going to give you 5 cons with the Oppo Find N2. But before I get into this video, check this out. Okay everyone, so I'm back with another video today. Today's video, yes, I want to discuss 5 cons with the Oppo Find N2. So this is a must-watch video if you're planning to pick up the Oppo Find 2, or at least thinking about it, and you live in the US or even in other countries than China. You probably will have the same problems that I am having with the Oppo Find N2. For me, all the 5 cons I'm listing are not total deal breakers. There's one in there that could break the deal for me, but so far I've been getting around it. But let's get into it. I don't want to make the video too long. Y'all already know I like to talk a lot. But we're going to start off with some basics, and then by the 5th one, I'm going to give you the big mama of it and the big daddy one of it. That way you really know what you get into. Number 1, let's talk about the accessories on here. There are no cases to be found on Amazon, or the cases I don't trust to pick up. eBay has a few of them, but the cases are, nobody's making cases for this phone. Yes, you get one in the box, which is usable. It definitely works, but if you like me, I like switching out my cases a lot. I know y'all see my Z Fold 4 case videos. Even having a screen protector for the out display is a must, and they don't really have any yet. Yes, it comes with a screen protector, but it's not a good one. I want to put a tempered glass screen protector on there, and so far I'm not able to do that because the accessories are a little weak. And I understand that when I bought the phone. So again, like I said, I'm not too concerned about it. It's not a deal breaker. I just have to bring that up in case that might be a deal breaker for you. You never know. You don't know how you feel about it. The second thing I want to bring up is multitasking on here. The multitasking on here, you have a big screen. You should be able to do at least 3 apps on here with multitasking. What I mean by that, now don't get me wrong. 2 screens, you have Facebook, you have Twitter. That is great. You have a big screen on both. But why can't I add a 3rd app on here, like my Galaxy Z Fold 4 to go down here? Yes, I know, folks, you can do a floating window. It's just not the same. Now, again, don't get me wrong. Multitasking is good, but it could be so much better. Then also, with the software on here, I wish the floating bar was just a little bit different. I wish I had a way of getting all to my apps. Yes, you have the edge panel thing here, but even if you have the, let's say you have your dual apps, right? If you want to do your edge panel and you go to all apps, it will not let you do 3rd. It will take one out, which is kind of whack. And then also down here, you can't save. If I have this as my favorite, say these are my 2 favorite apps, I can't save it down here on the taskbar. Maybe with some updates that can get better. I understand it's a software issue, but just want to point that out. If you like multitasking, having 3 apps open at all times, then you can do it with the Oppo Find N2. Believe it or not, on my Z Fold 4, I actually use that feature a lot. But on this one, I can't. Again, it's just bring that up to y'all. The 3rd thing I want to bring up, and you should already know this when you're doing your homework, but there's no wireless charging and no water IP rating. Now, when it comes for me, no wireless charging, I don't really care. The IP rating, I don't go swimming with my phone either, but it would be nice to have it. You're paying $1,500 for it. Now, Oppo did say on their website that it could handle some rain, and it just doesn't have an official IP rating. But again, I'm not going to dip my phone in there, but that might be an important thing. I had a couple people comment saying, I'm not going to spend $1,500 when the phone doesn't come with water resistance or wireless charging. When it comes down to me, again, it has 67 watt wire charging, so It's not that big of a deal for me, but this video is for y'all. It may be a deal breaker if you haven't done your homework yet. It may be the first time you're hearing it. Yes, you cannot do wireless charging or no water IP. Let's get into the last two things. These two things could be deal breakers. The reception on here, even though you get 5G, sometimes the reception on here sucks. Either the bands either the antenna bands are weak, the signal's weak for whatever reason. I can be at a store and I know I can get signal and I get good speeds, but for some reason the apps might not open correctly. YouTube doesn't load the videos sometimes. Besides that, I still have some missed calls and missed notifications from like messages, and that's a big deal for me. My daughter called me the other day. I didn't see no calls. I didn't get a missed call. And she's like, hey, I'm calling you, but you're not answering. I'm like, you're not calling me. Happened, she was calling me. It just would not ring. I missed the call for whatever reason. I was in a normal area. I wasn't like somewhere I wouldn't get phone reception. I was just in San Antonio in a normal area that I get reception on all my other phones. I'm on T-Mobile. I'm in San Antonio, so that could be the problem. Maybe T-Mobile's just weak with these phones. Maybe if you have AT&T or even Verizon, it may work better. But for me, I'm still getting missed calls and miss like some of the notifications. Even though you have to go through all the notifications and set that up, still an issue. It is what it is. I don't like the missed calls, but my kids know to text me, and the texts have been going through pretty good, except for sometimes. I can't text them though, but that's coming up too. So that was the fourth reason. Actually, I should say that's the number 2 reason. The first reason why you may not want to pick up this phone is apps not working correctly, because we are in the USA, or if you're in a different country, this phone does not act correctly with every single app. And what I mean by that is, first thing, Android Auto. If you are an Android Auto fan, you cannot use that. You cannot use Android Auto with the Oppo Find N2. I have been trying different things, different cards. I have tried different things I've seen on Reddit. None of that seems to work with the Oppo Find N2 at all. I cannot get Android Auto. Couldn't even get the regular drive mode to work on, hooked up to my car. So if you're a big Android fan, Android Auto, you may not want to get this phone. The next one too, people talking about launches on here. If you don't know how to do ADB commands and disable the regular launcher, then I wouldn't even worry about getting this phone, because you can try to use Nova Launcher, but there's no way of setting it up as a default launcher. So if you hit home button, you're going to get back to your default launcher, and it just doesn't work right. I actually disabled the launcher, and I still was getting bugs with Nova. Almost thought I bricked my phone, but I got it to work again. So if you are a big third-party launcher person, don't worry about picking up this phone. If you own a Galaxy Watch 5 Pro or even a Pixel Watch and you want to hook it up to this phone, you may have better luck than I had, but I cannot get my Galaxy Watch 5 Pro or the Pixel Watch to sync up with this phone and work correctly. I did get the Fitbit Versa 2 to work, but not the Google Watch Pro or the Google Watch or the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro at all. Also, the messaging app, Google Messaging, I'm still having problems sending out messages to people on iOS, not on RCS. It does not work. Shout out to Mr. Jose. He's been trying, giving me different tips, and he can do it. I don't know what network he's on or not. I'm on T-Mobile. It is not sending or letting me send messages to iOS. I can do group MMS messages, or I can send a GIF. That last one is the big cons for me, as far as Android Auto, as far as the launcher, the watch. Those 3 could be big deal breakers for everyone. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it. Is any of these 5 cons a deal breaker? Y'all let me know. I'll probably come back with maybe some pros about this phone, and those are good too. So overall, I'm enjoying it. I just wanted to do this video so that way y'all know, if you're in the US, what you can expect if you're going to import this phone. But y'all let me know if y'all learned something today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for more coverage on the Oppo Find N2. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter at Forrest Reviews. Become part of the BAM Nation. Until next time, peace. I'm out. Y'all have a great day.